once you get to that point, to get a really nice, simple, sexy wave like beachy hair or just sexy quickly, it's easier because you have nice wave already. Like just follow that wave. Like I would just take really sections like this, like just like even very I wouldn't even take much sections. I would just pick up pieces actually. We don't want a curl, we want a wave.
Exactly.
You know, so the best thing to do is just, you know, and also you don't want to damage your ends. Because if you do this every day without, you know, putting product back in, which is nice to use the mask, the set of masks that we created, which is great, the shea spray, like the masks are really good. Just use a little bit of hairspray because you've already put the product in, so it's conditioning your hair while you're styling. It acts like a conditioner as well as a styling product.
I never used a hairspray before putting it into my hair because I thought you can burn the hair.
You can, but the difference is because I put the Sedal shea leave-in. I put the leave-in first and the spray.
Okay,
it's protecting it. So now when you put the hairspray with the heat, you're getting the sheen, but you're also getting the hold.
Okay, great.
The last finished touches is with leave-in cream or a styling cream. It's good to like separate it a little bit.
Okay.
And I actually like the Sedal like mask, the cocoa shea mask.
You can use it to.
I do. I love it for
really?
that.
And like the leave-in at the end when you finish your.
Exactly, with the texture, just like what I'm doing here.
Oh wow.
Just finger it so that way you're getting it conditioned, yet you're still getting. Yeah. I use this brush for everything. A lot of things. It's the teasing brushes for styling is so good. This is like back in the day in the 50s, they used to use these brushes for teasing because all those women used to get their hair done every week in the salon. If you look, you know, in the 40s and 50s, how the style was so glam. Like it didn't matter what class you were in. Like if you look at all the pre-war pictures, everyone was gorgeous. Beautiful. Because the fashion was glam. Now it's more like, you know, more comfortable our fashion. So if you know, fashion is more like, it's not about glam anymore, it's just about comfort. It's important to use products that have like, you know, like this, I'm very proud of the Sedal products that we're using with the shea butter, the lemon, you know, those kinds of ingredients are important. So also using shampoos that are more mild, you know, like no sodiums.
No sodiums.
You know, like something more mild is better. It's just like, it's like treating your body, your hair like it's on a diet.
Okay.
So you just pay attention to what you're using. And then like I said, I'm a big fan of the Sedal spray, the little spray that's a leave-in spray.
Yes,
that's fantastic, and that's what I use to create the texture, and then put a little bit of the iron on and then work it in. And then after that, I use some of the mask, which I love, and that's like a cream. You could use the mask a different way. You can use it as a traditional mask where you're just working it into your, you know, your daily routine at home. You're in the shower, throw it up, braid it, and then braid it into a style so that even though your hair's, you know, you're having it conditioned in masks, braid it as a style out, so it's giving it and then the next day your hair is conditioned. You don't have to like, oh my god, I need 40, 50 minutes or an hour to do my hair, when most people really don't, and they won't do it because of that. Exactly. Okay. So when that happens, when you do that, you just do this, just the top sections, like quickly, because it's already in there. It's going to have a memory, so it'll bounce right back.
My hair has a lot of
memory. Which is good. So you just do that. And then this is the look the next day. If you feel like, okay, I brushed it out for that one look, and I still like the body, so maybe I can get another day out of it.
Great.
And that's when you do the dry shampoo. And then you just do a little bit like what we're doing here, just a little tweaks here and there to make sure that it still keeps that way. And the most important thing with the iron though is not to get the ends, because that's why everyone has such bad ends. And they end up cutting it because they just burn it off. Depending on, you know, what your days are like, I guess, per week, and how often you work out and sweat and things like that. But honestly, I really recommend like just once or twice a week. I mean, if you are very oily, of course, then that's another thing. But
yeah, because there is people that is more obsessed with the thing that they have the oily hair, and they think that one day without washing it is like a terrible thing. Does it get more oily if you wash it like? No,
it doesn't. I think it does strip it out. I mean, it'll get oily the more product you put into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
like anything. Like, it's not necessarily because you're shampooing it's going to create more oil. Hopefully, the point of the shampoo is put the balance back in, the pH balance.
Okay.
But because all our pH balances are so off, I think of like all the conditioning and shampooing and product iron, flat iron. I know this keeps ringing. Henry keeps sending me products. Where's Henry? I don't, because it's ringing.